People's intellectual creative abilities are dependent upon the intellectual creative abilities of people around them. In fact, people's intellectual creative abilities are limited to the abilities of those around them. Your ability to conceive of new ideas is what I'm talking about. Your intellectual creative ideas. Pioneering ideas intellectually. They are very limited to the people that you associate yourself with. And ultimately, human beings are creatively limited to everyone in the world. To try to exceed those limitations puts you in a difficult position. So, although one can actually conceive of more advanced creative ideas within these defining parameters of the less intelligent people around them, it's just a very lonely place to be. People will be ostracized. People will look at them as cuckoo or nuts, and all these things that they come up with out of fear of the unknown. And that's how people react when there's things that they don't understand. It's beyond their ability. So people won't understand you, and you'll want to regress back to the intellectual creative level of the people around you so that you could be comfortable and feel sane once again. Because feeling ostracized and insane, it's very difficult for a human being to handle. The reason why we're so dependent on others is because we're a social animal. In theory, if we understand God in this moment, if we ascend to a higher understanding than anyone on this planet, no one, presumably, would have the ability to understand you. You're not going to be able to express the divinity that you've just witnessed. And you'll start to consider or wonder if there's something wrong with you. Because people are our only barometer of sanity and normality. Let's say, for example, a society is insane and believes it's okay to commit murder. We as individuals within that society will also be insane and commit murder. And we will be, we'll all believe that we're sane and murder is acceptable. Because of this consensus that we're all correct because we're all doing it. So, to bring this idea to a higher level, we may all be bluntly insane and not realize it because the only contrasting reference that we have is other people. We have no alien observers to compare ourselves to judge our sanity and abilities. So, to sum it up, we're limited to the people around us because we use them as a gauge for our stability, level of creativity in ourselves. Because we have no other reference, no other contrasting reference. I believe that human beings are very limited. Limited in the sense that their actual potential is much higher than what they're producing intellectually, and in other ways also. But, if you're one of the lucky ones, you'll be able to raise the creative bar and become a milestone in history. But it's more likely that you'll be perceived as one that's insane. People don't trust different, they trust same. They like sameness. That's what attracts them. An effective and one of the most important ways to try to become viewed as someone that's raising the bar rather than someone that's insane is to be a good communicator and to be able to express yourself concisely. People's assumptions about you, about your background or your lack of degrees is going to get in the way of your message. So this is a call to the crazies of the world to really build your communication abilities in order to better express your new ideas and be a pioneer.